Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Ray Pastor. Today I'm going to compare the Apple Watch to the Garmin Vivoactive 3 for swimming. I've been comparing them doing indoor laps for the last week or so, and I'm going to talk about some of the differences. So I've been wearing them each on each wrist, and so I'm going to talk about some of the differences that I've noticed. All right, so for the first 3 days, I did just freestyle strokes. No difference. Both about the same yardage. I mean, no difference in yardage. Statistics wise, I'm really happy with each device for statistics. In some ways, they each have their advantages. I really like how on the Apple Activity app, I can see it tells me the yardage for my freestyle versus whatever. And it has some really nice stats. And then on Garmin's side, I really like that I can see like my swim efficiency number, and I can also see how fast I was in different parts of my swim. So I think that that was better. I think that probably Garmin's experience was a little better in that regard, just to be able to see stats. But I think the Apple's was really good too. I don't think that it's something that would hinder a casual swimmer unless you're like competing, for a swim time for something. Now, so then what I started to do is the next day I did the breaststroke. Both calculated whether I did the breaststroke or not, just fine, yardage fine, and just I'm swimming in a 25-yard pool, normal sized pool. So breaststroke was fine. Day after that, I mixed up freestyle and breaststroke. Each was able to calculate those fine, no problems there, and I didn't have any issues. Both were the same yardage. Then so this was yesterday, I was actually able to trick both watches. So I was doing a combination of freestyle, breaststroke, and I did a side stroke. So apparently each watch was not able to determine that I did the side stroke. They both either calculated it as freestyle or breaststroke. They didn't know what I was doing. And that's pretty common because you're on the side of your body and one arm is doing something while the other is doing something completely different. So they just weren't able to tell that I was doing a side stroke. And that actually did mess up both watches. So I swam for 500 yards. At the end of my 500-yard test, the Garmin said I had swam for 475 yards, and the Apple Watch said I had swum for 525 yards. Now, the big difference between these two is I was able to at least go into, so for Apple, that was it. It was set at 525 yards. That's what my record says. For Garmin, I was able to go into the Garmin Connect app and actually edit that. No, that was incorrect. It was not 475. It was 500. So again, the advantage of being able to edit an activity in Garmin proved to be a significant factor when the watch got a little confused. But overall, I was pretty happy with both of them for swimming. I think if you're just a freestyle swimmer, I think that either one's going to do you well. Thanks. Bye.